Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about SMART New Year's resolutions. Hello and welcome to our channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below and click on the bell icon to be notified when all of our new videos do come out each and every week. So today's going to be something a little bit different than normal, but seeing as New Year's is coming up and New Year's resolutions is coming up, kind of wanted to talk about that and talk about goals for this upcoming year. Because it doesn't matter if you are a plumber, electrician, YouTuber, anything, you're going to want to have goals and you're going to want to have SMART goals for the year. So we're on a family road trip right now and we've talked a lot about goals and New Year's resolutions for this upcoming year. We've had a lot of time to think about it. Yesterday we had a 5-hour road trip turned into 12 thanks to some traffic. And I do think the New Year's resolutions and or goals are something super important and everyone should do. But without some direction and some goals that people can actually accomplish, they'll forget about them in a few weeks and you'll come back to the same goals year after year after year without ever accomplishing them. That's where SMART goals come into play. And it's not just thinking like SMART goals like smart in your head, it's actually an acronym for goals. And these are goals that we can use as New Year's resolutions, so to speak, and make them a little bit easier to obtain. And if you hang out to the end, we'll give you a link that'll help guide you into making some of these SMART goals. It's something that I made for myself to help guide me into making some good goals, and it'll help you too. So let's talk about this SMART system, S-M-A-R-T. So the S in SMART stands for specific. You want to be able to hack down to a very specific type of goal, not something broad or hard to understand or very vague, but something very specific that you can do. For example, very popular one is losing weight. So instead of just saying, hey, I want to lose some weight this year, you would want to say, I want to lose 10 pounds or 50 pounds or whatever it may be. Something specific and not just a vague answer. The second thing that you're going to want to incorporate when you're making a goal or a New Year's resolution is something that's measurable. So for example, it would be hard to measure just saying, hey, I want to be healthy this year. But it is measurable if you want to say, I want to lose 30 pounds this year, or I want to lower my cholesterol by 50 points, something to that effect. That gives you a goal that you can look at, you can strive for, and you can obtain and say that you've gotten it once you've gotten there. You also want your goals to be attainable. Your goals really need to be something that's within reach. So I can have a goal that says, hey, I want to get $10 million by the end of the year. That's just not attainable, realistically. Unless I win the lottery, but that's also probably not attainable. But on the other hand, I can definitely say, hey, I can lose 20 pounds by the end of the year. That's something attainable. It's something that's possible for me. Now you definitely want to challenge yourself. You don't want to say, hey, I could lose 1 pound by the end of this year. That's really a worthless goal. But if you go into it saying, hey, I'm going to challenge myself and lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever it may be, and do something that is possible with little work, that's what you want. So the next part of this is having a goal that's relevant. You want to have a goal that means something to you. I wouldn't say, for example, I want to go out and sell 10 houses. I'm not a real estate agent. I don't sell houses. So why is that a goal that's relevant to me? It's not. But I could go around and say, hey, I need to be healthier because I'm overweight, so I'm going to make a relevant goal of losing 20 pounds. Or I could say, hey, I want to make a relevant goal of gaining 100 subscribers this year. That's definitely a relevant goal being on YouTube. And the final part of this SMART acronym is having a goal that's time bound. You don't want to just have a vague goal like, I want to lose 20 pounds. Well, when are you going to get it done by? Because you can always come to the end of the year and say, well, I meant that for next year. So you want to say, I want to lose 20 pounds by December 1st is a good example of that. You want to have a time associated with it so you can track it and work hard to either to meet it, to match it, whatever you need to do to obtain that goal. So with that being said, we're going to make specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals. So with that being said, I'll talk about some of my goals for this year. The first one is I'm a touch overweight. I'm about 215 pounds or so, maybe 205 on a good day. So I really want to be 180 pounds. So that is my goal for this year. By December 31st, I want to weigh 180 pounds. That's about a 35-pound weight loss, which is 3 pounds a month, and that is definitely possible. I'm planning to do that by drinking at least 1 gallon of water a day, doing a 45-minute workout a day, and also weighing myself every day. That is super important because it'll help me measure how I'm doing along the progress, and it can either encourage or discourage me along the way to move down the right path. The other thing I'm going to use is a calorie counting tool such as MyFitnessPal. That actually will encourage me to to eat properly, and if I'm overeating for a day, it'll help me to cut back on the calories that I'll eat the rest of the day and meet my goals easier. The other thing that I'm going to do to obtain this is no soda. In my former life and my day job, it was easy for me to drink probably a gallon of soda a day and also have like 4,000 calories from it. So I'm gonna cut it out completely, except for road trips. I gotta have soda on road trips. But I'm gonna cut it out altogether other than that. And that will gain me a ton of calories that I can use to lose weight. My other goals is I'm gonna finish 6 of my classes that I need to accomplish to start my nursing program. And I'm gonna do that by June 1st. I'm currently already enrolled in 3, and so I have 3 more to do. So I think it'll be challenging, like I said before, which is important, but it's something that I can do. So like I mentioned before, I created a small worksheet that lists off those 5 parts of having a SMART goal: the specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals. And then on the bottom, it'll help you put it together into one solid sentence. The link is below in the description, and what I recommend is doing this. If you print it out and actually hand write this out, it'll help stick in your memory and mean more to you as a person. That way also, when you're done and you've written out that statement on the bottom, like for example for me, I want to weigh 180 pounds by December 31st. I'm gonna next take that paper and put it up on my office. I have a little filing cabinet that's right next to my computer desk, and I can put it there so it's a constant reminder of what I need to do in order to reach my goals for this year. So what are some of y'all's goals and resolutions for this upcoming year? Go ahead and put them in the comments below so we can talk about them, help get ideas for each other on ways to make it better and easier for each other, and encourage each other through this whole process, because being in a community can help you achieve your goals easier than being alone. So thanks a lot, y'all. Please consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon to be notified of all of our new videos each and every week. Have a good one.